Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Got a question for you. How's your love life? If you had to be really honest, would you say, you know what, Joe, it's pretty good. I'm meeting some decent guys, have a decent amount of dates, just haven't met the right guy yet. Or would you say, you know what, Joe, quite honestly, my love life is non-existent. I haven't had a good quality date since Obama took office the first time. Or would you say it's kind of somewhere in the middle? It doesn't suck, but it's not really great. Well, if any of those scenarios apply to you, I want you to pay close attention. And because in this video, we're going to talk about the 3 dating tips that every single woman must know if she wants to get better results in her love life. Okay, so let's get right into it. Tip number 1 is that there is a difference between a boy and a man. Now, I'm not talking chronologically, I'm talking emotionally. See, a boy is a guy who's selfish, immature, and emotionally unavailable. These are the guys that you shouldn't date, and you definitely shouldn't get involved in a relationship with. Now, you can have a lot of fun with them, but they're really never going to lead to the relationship you're really looking for. So if you want to create better results in your love life, you have to focus on finding a man and dating a man. Okay, tip number 2, date more than 5 times. What I mean by that is exactly what it says. Go out on more than 5 or more dates before you actually get involved with a guy. One of the biggest mistakes that I see women make, and men make the same mistake, is they go out on a date, they talk on the phone, they send a couple of texts, and there's this great chemistry. And you know how I hate that word, but it's what I hear all the time. There's this great chemistry. And next thing you know, they're playing tonsil hockey, if not doing a little more, and boom, they're in a relationship. And then a few weeks, a few months, a few years later, they realize that, you know what, this guy's completely wrong for me. Well, I don't want that to happen to you. So if you put it in your mind that, you know what, if I go out on a bunch of dates, 5 is just because it's a nice number, and it will give you a good enough amount of time to really see if this is the kind of person that you even want to get involved with. It will take some of the glare of the chemistry away and help you see a guy for who he really is. Because in those 5 dates, you're really getting to know him. You're really going deep. You're really exploring, who he is, what he's looking for, what he wants. If you're compatible, if you're on the same page, if you want the same things. And that's where you find out that information. I always say dating is like a probation period. It's like where you get to know someone to see if you want to give them the job, if you want to be in a relationship. So if you understand that and you use it to your advantage, it's going to be so much easier to get better results in your love life. 3rd tip is to make better choices in your love life. Now, I know that may sound like common sense, but when it comes to dating and relationships, common sense goes right out the window because we're emotional creatures, and it's our emotions that drive pretty much everything we do. So if you want to get better results in your love life, you have to learn to make better choices. I promise you, if you simply make better, healthier choices, you automatically are going to start getting better results. Okay, let's recap. Tip number 1 is you need to understand that there is a difference between a boy and a man, and you must focus all of your energy on only dating men. The 2nd tip is that when you date a guy, you should date him for more than 5 times before entering into a relationship with him. And the 3rd tip is that you need to understand that the quality of your relationships is directly related to the quality of the choices and decisions that you make in your love life. Now, I promise you, if you follow these 3 simple tips, it will be much easier to start getting better results in your love life, the kind that you really desire and the kind that you really deserve. If you like this video and you find it helpful, hit the like button below, share it with your friends and loved ones, and make sure you subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you post those down below. It's been an honor and privilege to share this time with you, and I'll see you in the next video.